Hi, Julie Bartkus here with this week's tip. The tip that I have for you this week is to refrain from workplace gossip. Now, I know as a leader in the childcare industry, you might be thinking, oh, well, we don't gossip and we do discourage it. But the way that I see that it rears its ugly head in our organizations is that leaders will often unintentionally encourage their staff to bring gossip to them. So come to me with issues, come to me with your problems, come to me with concerns. And through doing that, your staff will bring these things to you, and it turns into gossip when there's no positive outcome. When your staff is looking for an ear to vent to and there's no resolution or no solutions generated, that is interpreted or perceived by your staff as gossip. And the important thing that you have to remember as a leader is that you set the protocol. You set a very powerful protocol for how your team communicates. So when they perceive you as gossiping, regardless of if you say don't gossip, don't gossip, don't gossip, they are still going to follow suit and model your style of communication in your organization. So that's one way that our leaders can encourage the gossip. And I worked with one team where a leader was consistently thanking team members when they brought pieces of gossip to her. Oh, thank you for sharing that with me. I'm going to keep my eyes open for that situation. What we need to do is to put the emphasis back on our staff members and say, oh, well, what do you recommend that we do to solve that? And we'll talk more about some of those strategies in upcoming tips, but I want to just let you know how powerful you are in your organization, and especially the model that you set. It sends a high message to your team, a powerful message. The other way that staff will perceive you as gossiping is if there is an issue that arises and you and a co-leader go into your office behind closed doors and you vent and complain about it. And sometimes this venting and complaining is overheard by other staff members, and I've even had staff members in organizations who tell me that they often walk by their leaders' offices and can hear them venting or complaining about their co-workers. So be careful of that as well. Remember, as a leader, it's so important to focus on solutions and refrain from workplace gossip. I'm Julie Bartkus. I'll see you next week with our next tip of the week.